I cover Tottenham too much. I need to talk about other teams because honestly, this sympathy act, this victim, the self-pity act doesn't really wash with me because I've got no sympathy whatsoever about Tottenham Hotspurs plight right now. And I'm going to explain it in this video. So let's get straight into it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy Mr. Box Office from Mr. Box Office TV, back with another video for you today, on location again. And in this video, I needed to speak about this because all I see on social media is self-pity from these Tottenham fans. All I hear from Tottenham fans is a conspiracy. Oh, the Premier League want to get rid of Tottenham Hotspur. They've got an agenda against Tottenham Hotspur. Oh, we've got nothing against, everything's against us. That's all I'm hearing from Tottenham fans. And it's, as a Tottenham fan myself, Spurs fan myself, for many years now, since 1998, maybe even longer, I've never seen such pity from us as Tottenham fans. I could understand it earlier on in 1998 because I could feel that people hated us. But now I actually understand that why people hate Tottenham so much and Tottenham fans in general, because the pity, the fact that people are going on about referees, the decision that West Ham should have brought against Everton, the fact that we got goals chalked off, like against Arsenal, when Moani should have had the goal chalked off because he pushed his man, and then against Fulham, the opposite didn't happen. You know, it just gets too much. And in the end, like we saw against Wolves, we struggled against Wolves. And there was an example that someone said in a video again, said, well, Richarlison should have got a penalty when he got chalked down. Again, it don't matter. Because in the end, at the end of the season, Tottenham Hotspur were just not good enough. If we're not in that relegation zone, 18th, over 38 games, we weren't good enough. That's the point. You know, your eyes have not been lying to you, especially lying to you the last 2 years, the last how many years. It's been going downhill for a long time now. And I'm even on my bike right now. If you can see me right now, I'm literally on my bike right now. And I'm just walking and I'm literally making my way over to gym. And I've had to make this video because I sat there and thought, this is ridiculous. We are not unlucky at all. We've just been downright and utterly bang average. Bang average. Horrendous. Whatever word you want to say, horrendous. Yes, you can talk about the injuries. Javi Simmons, out. Maybe minimum 7 months. 9 months maybe, and he'll be here probably next season with no break clause in his contract as well. Then you've got Solanke out, and there you've only got Tell, that now we're all giving him praise we're fighting for a corner that got us the goal. I mean, come on, really? I've heard Spurs fans going on about us losing 4-0 to bloody Inter Milan and Bale saving us with 3 goals. Now, I'll tell you what, right now, I'll take a Gareth Bale right now on my team. And I was criticising him his second time round at Tottenham Hotspur. I mean, honestly, if we're praising someone actually getting a corner, yeah, he worked hard for the corner, but I'm sorry, this is ridiculous. I'm sorry, I can't do that. And then we've got Moani, who's just absolutely rubbish. And let's be honest here, I heard somebody defending him saying, well, he ain't that bad, we need to play. And I was like, how many games has he had? He's on loan. The guy's on loan. And what are we doing here? And all the stats saying, that was our first win in 13 or 14 games since bloody 28th of December. We only had 2 home wins. We lost loads of games last season as well with the last manager we had, which everyone bangs on about that we weren't too nice about. And if we had the same thing with him, he'll get all the criticism as well. I get people comparing Frank to bloody Ange. And all it is that the fact is we've not been good enough. The players have not been good enough. And the reality is, we shouldn't be, there's no sympathy here. If there's any sympathy, it's sympathy for fans that have had to go through this absolute dross the last couple of years. It's been absolute dross. And I've not been liking it at all. And I've been told I'm negative. I've been negative. But then I've seen all this fan base getting negative as well. And I'm just fed up. I'm fed up with the way that this is going on. We are just, I mean, you don't see it from other teams. And if they did go through it, they've learnt from it, and they grow a pair, and sort themselves out. It just blows my mind, some of the crap I've seen on YouTube. A mole in the Tottenham camp. Really, what are we doing here? We need to look at ourselves, inside ourselves, look at our squad. The problem is that we've not done enough as a club to improve as a football club. And I mean football club. In the transfer windows, the identity, the plan, and that's what's been the major problem. Now that can be anybody. Everyone's to blame. Well, there's managers, players, us fans, if you want to call it, if we didn't fight enough for our football club, and the board. The board, it's time up. Time is up right now. You've seen it with Chelsea. Chelsea are putting their focus on their board. It's now Tottenham's turn to keep doing the same thing, because it's just getting on my nerves. Tottenham Hotspur are becoming an absolute embarrassment, and we deserve to go to the Championship. And I don't care anymore. So to those people that say why you say you don't care? Well, I don't care because the football club don't care. There's your answer. There's your answer. But you won't say anything to them because you'll bottle it. You'll absolutely bottle it, because you'll just have a go at people like me. Have a go at people that say what they mean, say what they see, and that's it. I cannot praise people like Alderbear, who's injured, yeah. I can't praise people like Tell. I can't praise people like Richarlison. Yeah, I'll say he works hard and that's it, yeah. I can't praise like people like Adoji. When I had legends like Justin Edinburgh, God rest his soul. I had Ledley King, I had Sol Campbell, I had Van der Bart, I had Gareth Bell, I had Chris Armstrong, Les Ferdinand, I had David Ginola. I had all those players that were great players. Even Harry Kane I criticised, and now look at him now. He's one of the best players in the world, in Europe right now, and could even get the Ballon d'Or. So that's him showing me and proving it to me right now. Canute, Defoe, Robbie Keane. Oh, Robbie Keane was a special player. So many players at this football club. Dembele. And all I hear from Tottenham fans is, we need to give these players a chance. Oh, they're not coached better than us. That's why we're getting relegated to the Championship. And the implications of that are far greater. But the implications of that are on the board. On Johan Lang and Vinay Vitesham as well. But we all knew that when I told you that in October, when Daniel Levy left. I said they weren't good enough. And then we complained about Fabio Paratici. A guy, again, wasn't right for the football club, but we better off with him than them two together combined. Let's be honest here. And we weren't 18th in the Premier League when he was in charge, weren't we? Enough said. Maybe even that, David Pleat. I'll take a David Pleat back right now, because he would never let this happen to this football club right now. He would have got a player in like Lookman that would have made a huge difference in our team right now. But all we're doing right now is getting players for summer, when right now we don't even know what league we are in at the moment, and we're heading to the Championship. Think of a world, ladies and gentlemen. Millwall coming to the Premier League and Tottenham in a Championship. We're going to be all humbled. I've accepted it. I'm at peace with it. I'm going to be humbled in the Championship, because that's what happens when you're in the Championship. You get humbled and get reality checked. Also, to get Tottenham fans' backs up right now as well, thinking that we're cursed, there's always bad luck against us, people want us to get relegated, is the fact that we've got no strikers that are really on form at the moment. And let's be honest here, especially with the injuries with Kulusevski and Maddison, and now Javi Simmons, like I've mentioned earlier in the video, they're injured as well, injured the whole season in the aspect of Kulusevski and Maddison. And right now, obviously with Solanke as well, and then we got rid of Brendan Johnson, and now we want Brendan Johnson back. And also we tried to recall youngsters that we thought, well, good to just go on loan. In Will Lanchire at Oxford and Mikey Moore at Rangers. And that we can't get them back, recall them from their loan spells. So they would have been useful. But would they have had a chance? Would they have been given a chance? Well, as Thomas Frank has just shown, he didn't give him a chance. And maybe Igor Tudor would have done it, or maybe could have been Roberto De Zerbi could have done it as well. But well, we never would have known. It shoulda, woulda, coulda. And again, it's just the victim mentality from our fan base. And again, I've got no sympathy for Tottenham Hotspur. And that's why, at the moment, this is all brought on ourselves. It's all brought on ourselves that we have put ourselves in this position. These things that have happened to Tottenham could have been easily avoided if we had a board and a club that was more focused on football than the entertainment and the stadium and the concerts. Let's just be honest here. It's always going to catch up with us. Let's be honest. Also, like I said, if Tottenham Hotspur want to get themselves out of this situation, 4 wins. 4 wins. We've got the first one against Wolves, the next one's Aston Villa, and then the next one is Leeds, the next one's Chelsea, and then the next one is Everton. Now, that might be unrealistic. You need to be realistic, Mr. Box Office, people will say in this video, say to me in the comments. But let's be honest here. If Tottenham Hotspur want to stay up, that's exactly what they've got to do. They've got to make things happen. They've got to put pressure on the competition if they want to stay up, because that's exactly what Nottingham Forest have done, winning 5-0 and winning games, and exactly what Leeds have done, and that put pressure on Tottenham, and West Ham have done, and now Tottenham Hotspur find themselves in the relegation zone. So now we have to be unrealistic. We have to think outside the box. We've got to do what we need to do to get out of trouble, because there's no point of this victim mentality, because no sympathy is going to happen for anyone. And that's why we're not cursed. That's why there's nothing for us to get really upset about, because it's all our fault. All our fault. And last thing I'll say on this video, at the end of the season, when ultimately Tottenham Hotspur get relegated, possibly against Chelsea, it'll be confirmed. It will say Tottenham Hotspur have got relegated to the Championship 2025, 2026, no question mark, no asterisk, no star, and that's it. That's it. Nothing about referees, nothing about injuries, nothing about we ain't got no creative midfielder, which is our problem because we should have sorted that out in January in the summer. Nothing else and nothing less. And that's all I've got to say. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Say your worst, say your best, say what you want to say, but I'm not going nowhere. And more videos coming soon on Mr. Box Office TV. And as always, and if you didn't know, get to know. Support your boy, Mr. Box Office. Subscribe and like. I'm coming, you Spurs, and I'm out.